what's up, everyone? Let's get back to our girl. God, that face makes me upset every time I see it. Specifically, makes me scared every time I see it. God, I forgot how good we look. And how little clothing we wear. And how much of a bad idea this is. I don't remember how, like, far I was in this game.
Welcome home, speak then.
I know I haven't killed the Abyss Watchers yet. That's about all I remember. That's right, I had just gotten... I remember killing the Great Tree. That's about it. Alright, let's get back to it. Ah, yes, I made it to Crucifixion Woods. That damn place. Oh, I hate the swamp! I hate the swamp! Alright. Now, what stuff did I get done in this area is the question. Dog. I think I just made it to the bonfire. Hey, Rose! Also, hey, Beret, Effie, USA. I will never actually know how to say your name. I only know the Fire Emblem USA thing that we say. By we, I mean, ow. Please stop. Okay. Do. Did I already go down to here? Because I don't see any of the items I expected to see. So I guess I did, in fact, do this section. I think I remember talking about this guys a little bit, so that sounds right.
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Do you know what's awesome?
Oh man, I meant to open that up on my laptop so I could do that.
I am here.
Thank you.
Also, you couldn't have because Fully-Bot was offline, but...
I mean, yes, fair. I meant to think about that, to mention it, to have you open that up so that I could go on my laptop.
It's a lot of caveats.
Yep. Oh, speaking of wizards, that gives me an idea for what to do next.
Oh, are you gonna go kill a wizard?
Yeah.
Are they totally wizard?
They are probably the most wizard character in this game.
That's pretty wizard.
Considering that they are the Crystal Sage and they have been talked about, I believe, before in a lot of games. They are possibly a reincarnation of a previous, like, main wizard named Big Hat Logan.
Big Hat Logan.
Yep, he had a big hat.
That's a little ridiculous.
I mean, he's a wizard. You can't be a wizard unless you got a big hat.
I think you can't be a wizard if you don't have a monocle.
Is your Polyhedrodynamics wizard gonna have a monocle?
Absolutely. It's not a wizard if it doesn't have a monocle. More like a sorcerer at that point.
Pretty sure the distinction is how you know your spells, not whether...
No, you have a monocle that makes you a wizard.
Ow! You can't do that.
Also, you have apparently still not seen Unforgotten Realms. Did you just get hit through the wall by magic?
Like I said, you can't do that. Ow! Forgot that guy's over there. Alright, asshole.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Oh, alright. Let's see.
So he was the Big Hat Wizard?
No, you're about to see Big Hat Logan.
Because,
Trust
like,
me, you'll know him when you see him.
these people have very big hats. But,
Hello!
oh my. Ow. So redonkulous.
Yeah. I actually
yes.
really love this fight, though.
Yes, he's a mushroom.
AKA,
Precisely.
Alright. Where are you? There you are.
I'm gonna stick around until Pierre joins.
Ah. And this is where the fight starts getting bad. This is where I eat a blue pug pellet, because otherwise I will probably die. If I take too much magic damage. Oh shit. Where's the purple one? Purple one.
Good.
So you see, the Crystal Sage has an ability to make clones of himself. Okay, good. That all attack you at the same time with the same magic he has. The only difference is his is purple and theirs is blue. So you can figure out which one it is.
Gotcha.
But the problem is, they all hurt like a bitch. So even though you know which one is real, if you ignore the other ones for too long, you might die anyways.
So, Kage wants you to know that you can just call him Alex on stream.
So, I have the chat put up on the other monitor. I just can't answer while I'm also fighting Big Hat Dickbag.
Yeah.
As is my new name, I believe. Let's see.
Did you die?
No, I won and I just went back to base.
Okay. Do you get his hat?
I believe... Yeah, I can buy his hat now. Sage's
Okay,
big hat.
cool.
That's one of the reasons people... Oh, yeah. Let's see, the enormous hat that belonged to twin gurus known as the Crystal Sages. The pair are said to be successors to the great sage Logan, and this big hat is the symbol of their pedigree. It costs 10,000 souls. But it's also a big hat.
Yes. It is very much a big hat.
Yeah! Big ass hat. It's like unnecessary how big this hat is, even for just like a character.
Yeah.
And none of these weapons are usable for me because they all require some amount of dexterity or magic, and I do not use those. Magic is the coward's way out. Although I almost want to get the Crystal Rapier. Actually, I'm going to because there's a very specific reason, which is that when the item is held, regardless of which hand it is, regardless of whether or not you are dual wielding something else, thus putting the rapier at your side, it increases the chance that you find items.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice because there are some
Yeah.
items, one of my favorite items, which I hope we get, that can only drop from a specific enemy, assuming it can only drop from a specific enemy, and there's a limited amount of them in the game. So you're kind of on a bit of a timer trying to make sure you get it.
Yeah.
But it's the best helmet in the game. It's called the Symbol of Avarice. Remember those mimics that we fought?
No.
They're the mimic. It's
I'll be honest.
That's fair. But the mimic is like, a giant chest with like a tongue sticking out of it, and these.
Yeah, I've seen them in the past with Pierre.
So the mimic, or the Symbol of Avarice, is just a mimic that you shove on your head.
Oof.
It's got its tongue lolling out as you turn, it's the tongue ragdolls.
Oh.
It's so gross but fun because of how floppy it is.
Oh, not a thing I wanted to hear right now.
It's great. It's my favorite item in this game because it's just so funny. It's like so unnecessary, but while you're holding it, it deals damage to you every second because it's a mimic head. But it also increases how much money or how many souls you get from everything you kill. By like 50% or some shit. Like some incredibly large amount.
It's got a box of bodies.
Yeah. These guys are part of
That's,
the mountain makers. Which Peter talked about last week, and I cannot remember exactly what they do. Or like why they're...
They make mounds.
That's right, they make the mounds of like bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. What, you mean they're not like those Aboriginal Native Americans who created one of the largest North American civilizations pre-colonial
Go on.
times?
You sound like you really have a lot of knowledge on this subject. Damn it, I was
They're
not
relatively
trying to walk
local.
into the fire.
Psh, why not? Blaze up.
Pew 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 pew.
Uh,
I forgot
we
I'm
are
not wearing
lit.
shoes on her, or feet, or anything. I have. A
You're
loincloth.
not wearing feet?
Nope. I meant boots, but that's fine.
She just ins and stumps.
Hello. Decided to punch the shit out of you. Hey, I got Paladin's ashes. Sorry, Tim.
Do it.
Ripped him.
Do it.
Do it. Can't remember if there's an item up here or if it's... I know somewhere that looks... There's a place that looks like it should be an item, and when you go to the edge, you get, like, knocked off.
Of course.
Yeah. No, this game...
Dark Souls!
Dark Souls! This game knows how to be, like, the most lovable asshole. I think that'd be my porn name. The most lovable asshole.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make that sound clip.
What, Dark Souls?
Dark Souls!
Good. Right here, I think? Whee! Aw, you blocked it! You asshole! Ow. Rip.
Did you die?
Yep.
Bom 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 bom.
Wow. Unfortunately, I am still not used to fist weapons in these games because
Fist weapons.
yes.
Don't you just mean fists?
Well, no, because I'm actually using a cestus,
Okay.
which is essentially brass knuckles of some sort. So, a fist weapon, technically, because
Yeah.
there are other weapons that use like the same move set, but they're like claws instead of like brass knuckles. So they're more dexterity based instead of strength based.
Gotcha.
All right, and soon we get to go fight one of my other favorite bosses. Why never underestimate that I have punches? Why that specifically?
That seems like a quote.
Right? I hate this area. There's a lot of puppers who hate me. They're not annoying or anything, it makes me sad that there are dogs in this world who hate me.
Yeah.
Like, if a dog doesn't think you're a good boy, then, like, that cuts deep. They
It
know
really
good
does.
boys.
Yeah. But am I really a good boy?
One of my favorite comics of all time is still
Yeah. SMBC. I think it was.
Was it them?
I think it was.
Is this the dog in front of the Sphinx?
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was SMBC. That was the one I was quoting.
To pass, you must only answer my question. Who's a good boy? Is it me? I was just like, that is the most clever use of the, like, who's a good boy, is it you thing I've ever heard in my life. Like,
Yeah.
damn it. Ooh, that's right. We'll be meeting we'll be seeing a friendly face again soon. With any luck. It's a bit difficult to remember exactly where in this quest line I am, or like where you have to be before he shows up. Because it's Dark Souls and everything is as,
Dark
like,
Souls.
impossible as possible. Also, I like that this big hat has a mask to it. It's not just the hat. That looks cool as
Wow.
shit. I want to wear that in, like, my average life.
You would no longer have an average life.
Yep. Also, when you're wearing the hat, you save, and then you go back to your profiles and see the face. Like, literally the entire face is covered by the hat.
Yeah. At least you don't get to see her chin anymore.
True. Hello, sir. That is Slave Knight Gale. We won't talk to him yet. We'll do that literally after we beat the game, because that's how you get to the DLC.
Gotcha.
And you gotta be higher level for that shit.
Yeah.
Damn it, I need you to be here. Friend, when do you show up? Because if you go to the well after something has happened, then your good friend, what is his name?
Something.
Siegvard is there. He is down the well and he loses his armor, and you have to get it back for him so that he can escape the well. Why does his armor allow him to escape the well? Because it's his trusty lucky suit of armor. As long as he has that, he's sure he can find a way out of any situation. You're just
Dark Souls!
basically. And you're just like, this is the purest soul somehow. I don't understand. You're in a Dark Souls game.
Actually, I just did that so that I could capture the soundbite.
Dark Souls! I just need a soundboard full of different versions of that.
Yeah, it's kind of crappy, but that's just my voice.
I hate this place. I hate everything
Export.
about this place. Which one of you becomes the dog? Oh, it's this one! This is the one that becomes the dog!
Oh boy. Oh, yep. You call that a dog?
It's really more like a beast made out of maggots.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to be thinking that.
And thankfully, it didn't get off its special ability somehow, which is rare, because it's usually whenever it hits you. But all the maggots attach to your body, and for the rest, like, until you rest, or for the next, like, minute and a half, then you start taking bleed damage. Or, like, your bleed meter keeps going up because the maggots are eating you. And, like, the only other way to get rid of them is, by either, like, taking fire damage or holding a torch.
Alright. So do you want me to call that Dark Souls or DS?
Call it Dark Soul. Oh, like on the board?
Yeah.
Do DS. That'll make it a little easier.
Okay. And now to close down. Fully bought.
Hello, friend. Please help me.
Nope.
Oh no, this is actually your friend. Remember that giant that shoots arrows?
Oh, that's right.
This
Yeah.
is one of the like 3 areas in the game that he can see and thus shoots arrows at. And they are really useful right about now.
I am helpful.
I help anytime.
Thanks.
I love that, man. I love that that is basically his entire story.
I mean, it's actually his entire story.
Yeah, he is
That's
a
the
giant
only
who
thing he
helps
does.
anytime.
Yes. He is a giant, and he has one line of dialogue, which is, I help anytime.
And that's it. I know we'll see his handiwork at least one more time, but I think that's it. Which is sad. But I think afterwards, after like that 3rd area, if you go back to that 1st area, you will you can find him again, but he's no longer alive. I think.
Oh.
I don't think like anyone killed him. I think he just like was done. Like he essentially like his story ended.
Gotcha.
Which is sad because he helps anytime. If only I knew more about his character to say more.
Don't worry about it. He helps anytime.
It's true.
Let's hope that this is ready.
So the way to get rid of the maggots, or the easiest way to get rid of the maggots, is
There we go.
holding a torch.
That was technically not me, by the way.
Yeah, I realized that halfway through because as you were saying it, you said, "There we go," and I was just like, "Wait, what?"
I feel like I need you to also do it, and then I can just mesh it together.
Oh, like that would be. I would have to like know exactly how long it lasts. So
Yeah.
we could try to like really make it perfect, but holy hell, I want that.
I guess Friday maybe we'll sit together and Dark Souls.
I am okay with that. Yes, you get rid of the maggots using a torch, which I do not have on me, so I cannot do that. So instead, I just equip my ring. That means my poison bar goes up a little slower, and hope that I have enough health to get through it. That usually works though, so it's okay.
Usually.
I mean, I have to take some sippies from the Estus flask, but
Just a little sippy.
little sippy. I believe that was Kraken when he plays his character Edward Emberpants, because fuck if I know. He always says, just taking a sippy. I don't like these guys. These puppers. These maggot pups.
Maggot pups!
Please no. And now I got the poison resist ring. Which is
Da-na-na-na.
freaking helpful for the next area, so I'm okay with that. You see, after I finish with this area, I have to go through a swamp. A swamp that constantly poisons you as long as you're in the water.
Is it the Swamp of Sadness?
It might as well be.
Why the long face?
Ah, I forgot about that. One of my proudest moments. It shouldn't be, but it is.
Shouldn't be.
What'd you say?
Really shouldn't be.
So, to rehash that story for anyone who doesn't know, I was back in high school. I was talking to some friends at lunch about, we got on the concept, or the talk of the never-ending story. And they were talking about how, like, sad it was, and, like, one of the specific points they brought up was, like, the horse drowning in the Swamp of Sadness. Literally, like, drowning in metaphorical sadness. And I just looked over at him with, like, the straightest face I could possibly give at that moment. I was just like, why the long face? And he was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
To be fair, you would have deserved it.
Yeah. It was just so, like, out of nowhere. Like, I kind of couldn't believe I thought of it. And as soon as I said it, he was just like, oh my god, you're the worst. Also, this area is one of my favorite areas as far as game design goes. And I'll show you why real quick, because it's really friggin' neat. So, Dark Souls has a long history of just making good friggin' maps. Like, they use their space really well.
Yeah,
So,
they really do.
so
From
back,
what little I've seen, they
yeah,
really do.
Like, shortcuts are basically their biggest, like, the thing that you learn the most. So, this door is the one that I've been coming through, of course. It's the first one you get to. The next shortcut I will unlock is this door right here in the exact same room to the same bonfire. And then I will continue through the chapel some more where I unlock this next door all of 10 feet away to the same bonfire. So in this area, there's like 2 bonfires that you need, and one of them gives you like 3 separate areas just based on which door you walk out.
Yeah.
Keitra, I think you, or Alex, I think you were there when that happened.
Just call him Kage, like I am.
That was our friend with the insanely long hair, who I don't think has it anymore. I think he eventually cut it off.
Sad.
Yeah, it looked real good on him. I might keep the Saint Tree Bellvine because it gives me a heal over time, and as long as I just don't equip other things, I can just cheese the system and heal really slowly for not that much mana.
Nice burp.
Would you say?
Didn't you burp it like...
Oh yeah, thank you. I heard nice perp or something like that, and I was just like, what?
No. No, I was just calling out the,
The, like, random that? Yeah, sorry. I have to drink soda in order to live.
I'm well aware.
It's not to stay up late, it's not to stay awake, it's to live.
It's just survival.
So should I go get a free level up?
Eh, why not? This is
because
where you tell me, like, it will kill me.
Oh, yeah, no, it slowly turns my body.
I mean, you don't really need it, do you?
My body? Not necessarily.
I mean, it looks really awful, but I was talking about the life.
Nah, this body looks great.
Have you seen your chin?
Oh, I can't get the free level from him right now. Must be, Have I not died enough?
Have you seen your chin?
Oh, no, I already got the Dark Sigil. I must not have died since then. Dude, this chin could cut steel. You've heard of chiseled abs. What about chiseled chin? I'm chin.
I don't want to hear about that.
I'm chinseled.
You can stop now.
So, anyone who's watched me play any amount of Dark Souls knows I have a bad habit of min-maxing in this game. So, every time I level, I'm just kind of putting points into strength. I shouldn't be, but I am. Oh man, you haven't seen her chin yet? Oh, get ready for some shit.
Yep, basically.
Let's see. Let me make sure I can like surprise with the chin as I turn the camera.
You're probably gonna have to take off your hat.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And wha-bam! The chin!
Oof.
The chin of destiny!
Get that out of here.
And her angry eyes.
Oh.
Just like, seeing her in profile, I suddenly realized I had accidentally made Robbie rotten.
Ugh.
Let's cover that back up with a freaking cool hat.
Yeah, please.
I also love that, like, embering is what you do to, like, increase your health, and it allows you to be invaded. But, it creates this, like, cool ember effect on your entire body, including whatever clothes you're wearing.
Get the one chin to rule them all.
I need to look up how to get Seaver to show up here, because I need to do his quest line, because it's just great, and we want to help our friend out. He's our like, lifting buddy. He's the guy who spots us.
How do you spell his name?
Sieg Meyer. I don't remember if this is Sigmire or Siegvard because they're both characters in Dark Souls. Look up Dark Souls 3 Onion Knight. That'll help.
Siegmeyer of Katarina?
Yeah.
Let's see. So,
Maggots.
there's storyline. How many times have you encountered him?
Just the once.
So, you've only encountered him at Sin's Fortress.
I believe so. Alright. Whichever one you're looking up, it's the other one. Since Fortress is a Dark Souls 1 place.
Gotcha. So, it's not Siegmeyer of Katarina.
Yeah, it's Siegvard of Katarina. Because, of course, they had to, like, do those names. Also, yeah, the maggots in this game look friggin' disgusting when you look at them. Like,
Yeah.
just, ugh.
They...
Just crawling all over my body. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. If there's anything in this game that would actually make me drive heave, it would probably be that. Ow. Dick.
So, you have to open the massive blue door in the cathedral first.
Okay, cool. We're
Yeah.
actually fairly close to that, I believe.
Cool. Crawling in my skin.
God damn it.
Oh.
Oh god, stay away! I forgot that exists in this area. These guys friggin' run around and, like, they set themselves on fire and
Yeah.
they explode for like 1,000 damage.
So, Dominic, I would like you to know, Rose, you can hear this too, I guess. I'm writing the OP notes for the different stuff, and I'm doing the fire team one. And I had an opportunity where I was going to introduce each of us, and I was going to say the show where Dom, the fabulous wizard. But I had the opportunity, and I knew I had to take it to make it the show where Dom, the wizardly fab.
Good.
Anytime I get to call you
Anytime
a
you get
wizard.
to say something is like totally wizard, you have to do it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna say totally wizard fab.
I like. Wido. Well, Rose. Alright, dude, bye. Okay. I'll take that fight. Forgot about that one. Who just hit me? Ow! Dicks! Whew. Alright. Let's go punch us some skeletons. I am actually not sure if I'm going to be able to beat this next boss with my fists. Like, all the bosses are somewhat okay to, like, 1v1. This one is less so when you're not using a weapon that has a sweeping arc.
Gotcha. So it's not the fact of the damage output, it's the style of striking.
Yes.
You just got your face slammed into the wall.
Was that by the bitch with the mace?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate fighting them because they just, like, that mace is not to be fucked with.
So, there's a game that just came out. It's called Dead Cells. It's a roguelike, Castlevania-inspired action platformer, allowing you to explore a sprawling, ever-changing castle. It's 2D Dark Souls.
That's awesome.
It's 2D permadeath Dark Souls.
What?
No checkpoints. Kill, die, learn, repeat.
That's amazing.
So it's pattern-based bosses and minions, weapons and spells with unique gameplay, and lots of rolling.
The rolling makes it especially Dark Souls.
Yeah.
One of my favorite gifs is like a UFC fight where like a guy throws one punch and then just starts rolling like 6 times. Like people just put Dark Souls font on it.
Yeah. I really want to buy that game though and play it.
Yeah, like that sounds awesome.
Maybe one of these Wednesdays I'll do it.
Hell yeah. That looked real cool. Like I wanna know what that looks and plays like.
I would fail like a lot, but that's, you know, there's really only one way to say this. Did it not do it?
Go on.
It didn't do it. Oh, it closed. Why did it close?
Dark Souls!
That's fair.
Apparently
Why
Fully
you
Bought
leave
is also
me?
like Dark Souls. It refuses to work and you just have to like hate everything.
Yeah,
I
basically.
believe they're making another One Punch Man season. They'd
Yes.
kind of be fools not to.
They are absolutely making one.
And now we wait, because I can't attack these guys without my healing. Alright, let's fight. Let's fight. You even lift, bitch? Fuck you. Eat a dick.
This isn't the boss yet, right?
Nah, that was just a guy.
No, you're just...
Unfortunately, this area takes a long time. I love how these guys move, but also I hate it when them moving hits me. They attack by like twirling around and they have 2 swords and holy shit, they're scary to like try to dodge.
Yeah. They're like a whirling dervish.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those things where you like read it in D&D and Pathfinder, you're like, how could that work? And then you see it in this game, you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Fuck you. This game is a lot easier when you know where all of the surprises are. I mean, you still lose. You still die a lot. Knowing where a surprise is doesn't make the surprise, like, easier to deal with. You can just dodge it a
Nope.
little better. Stop being in the floor! What? Stop climbing out of the floor! What the fuck? I hate this area.
And it hates you too.
Yeah, it does. Hello, big boy. Woohoo!
Awesome. 2 things written. 4 more to do. Yay.
For what?
All the OPs and stuff. So
Oh, yeah. Also, I drank the
got-
Sieg brew in order to like live through that fight, which worked. But it also made the screen go like blurry for half a second.
yeah.
And I was just like, well played, Dark Souls. I did not know about this. Yeah, Murray, that's Dark Souls. I know where all the surprises are. Why did this happen?
Hey, now you can go talk to him in the well. Except
so,
you're gonna
yeah.
lose to whatever this boss is.
I also hate these things. The puddles of ooze and shit.
Mmm. Puddles of ooze and crap.
No, that's
Is
literally
it,
the only explanation I have.
Yeah. Is it a gelatinous cube?
I
A
guess.
gelatinous puddle?
They have similar, like, effects at least.
Do they do damage to you? Like,
Yes, but that one didn't have a chance to attack. Hello, friends. I'm just gonna dodge past you guys because I have a date with a bonfire. And she is hot!
Yep. But you're missing out on those souls.
I can deal without. Do you see my health right now?
Yep.
I am not dealing with that shit. I don't want to have to go through that entire place to get those souls
It's-
back without opening the freaking cuts or shortcut.
Yeah. It's low.
Hello. Yeah. So I love that that entire place we just did got us the shortcut back to the exact same bonfire.
Yep.
First time I went through this area, I was just like, why is everything back to here? What the hell?
Yeah. Murray reminds you to use the flaming blood spell on the black pudding.
If you remember correctly, Murray, that fire spells are for the weak. We are a manly man who puts fire on our weapons. Specifically our fists. That is how we fight. In fact, let me get some more of those.
Ashen 1.
That should work.
Dark Souls!
There we go. It's back.
Yay!
You okay there?
Yep, I'm fine.
That's good.
If I never remember what I'm supposed to do whenever I get back to the bonfire area, I just kind of talk to everyone and hope that I had something to do.
You know I'm a petty thief. Well, everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say? Thank you. Grey rat until I ended up.
Of course you can go find more things, Grey Rat. I love it when you come back with extra shit.
Goodbye, dude.
The Grey Rat's like a cool thief who like finds shit to sell to you, and then he dies if you send him to pillage in the wrong spot.
Well, better than him.
And it's really sad because I like him. Alright, living up the strength.
Ashen 1 may
One day I'll be able to make them like strong punchy weapons.
You got a sword. Swords are for the weak.
I know I didn't get a sword, but I can turn my fists into strong fists, and that means they deal damage based on my strength. Like more.
Why does it look like you have a sword then?
Oh, it's on my hip. It's not a sword. It's a decoration. It's a good luck charm.
Okay.
Fighting with swords is for the weak, specifically. Oh shit. I need to get
Gotcha.
back and, talk to my buddy.
Don't forget you can go talk to Sigurd now.
Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina. He's such a cool
Siggy.
buddy. My man Sig.
Little Siggy.
Fuck this row of chairs in particular.
I think you took out 2 rows of chairs there.
He is not here yet. Perhaps it is the next big door that you open. There are 2 different big blue doors.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. We actually passed by one of them earlier. Like the outside of those doors. We just haven't seen the inside yet. Because the
You can't
cathedral is
open it from the
closed.
outside?
Nope. The cathedral is closed, so you have to go the long way around to try to get it to open it to get in to do your shit.
Huh.
Gotta say, this big hat is working for her. Alright, and here...
Covers up her hideous face.
Hello, sir. You're gonna let me pass, right? Oh, what the fuck? The guy was like staring up and staring at me, and then when I walked close, his like model reset to like laying or sitting down like it's supposed to.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
Alright. Okay, okay, we're in. Whew. And now we have to fight one of my least favorite challenges. Not this guy.
Please. Please.
And if I am lucky, we're gonna get something good out of this. Ow. I hate mimics because they just kick you in the face.
So when you wear it on your head, does it have the lanky legs and arms too?
No, it's just like the chest. Like it's everything but like the arms, legs, and body. So it's like the head and all that kind of thing.
Okay.
Damn, didn't get it. I was really hoping.
What were you
It's
hoping to get?
The mimic head, the symbol of avarice.
Gotcha.
It's such a goofy looking item, but it's so helpful, especially if you're farming like an area because you're going from bonfire to bonfire, so you're never in risk of dying from the health loss.
Yeah.
Ow. Please, this camera angle is not working for me. Thank you.
Ow. 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 Ow.
You're just like shoving me into the wall and pounding me. It's like, please stop. I'd love to leave.
Nope.
Alright, let's see. And there's this asshole. Pretend like I don't see him. Ow. And then there's... Ha! You also are teleporting, and I don't like it. And there's this guy, who I hate, because he waits for you to try to pick an item up and then drops on you. So punch the shit out of him.
Good.
Or not, because this place is really bad for it, because this corner is fucking me.
Yep.
This game loves to do that to you, where all of your attacks bounce off of walls, but if an enemy walks up and attacks you, their swing goes through 2 walls and a ceiling and still hits you in the face, and you're just like, but... what? And that's why I love this game, but hate Dark Souls 1, because this game said, hey, we know that small corridors and things like that aren't very, like, helpful to you. They tend to have all these problems, so we're not going to do that. Dark Souls 1 be like, hey, so we noticed that there's a problem? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Ow.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
I hate this guy. I hate him so much.
Aw, but his tower shield is great. It's a great tower shield.
So, are you ready to be terrified?
Sure.
I hate the creature in this room. Does it go forward, grab an item, turn around, you look up, and this fucking monstrosity!
Oof. That's, not cool.
If I remember correctly, Aldrich had something to do with making these guys. Also known as Aldrich the Devourer of Gods. And that's not figurative, by the way.
Huh, you actually have done a fair amount of damage to them.
Yeah.
Is this the boss?
No, this is just a thing. There are 2 of them in the game.
How nice.
Yeah! I'm actually closer to the boss than I thought I would be in this stream, honestly. I'm about to open one more shortcut and then I'll be very close.
Does that mean you're gonna get to the boss in this
Actually, yeah.
playthrough?
Well. That is making some assumption. Because there's some extra shit in this area, like Longfinger Kirk, who decides to goddamn attack you whenever you come through here with your Ember on.
Congrats, you're poisoned.
And he's got douchebag armor. By douchebag armor, I mean that if he rolls into you or you roll into him, you take damage. Because he has spikes on his armor.
It's one of the things I didn't want to have said today. And then reanimated it. Partially.
And then I died.
Yay. Hey, look, blood loss.
Yeah.
Like how it just says on screen, blood loss. And then it says you died.
Because the blood loss means I got the bleed damage. And that makes me sad.
Sad.
That makes me sad. But now I can just run past half those enemies because I don't need to get to the items behind them.
I feel like you're wearing more rags now.
The number of rags should be the same.
What happens if you jump down the hole?
You die.
Lame.
There's nothing down there, you just die. The camera just pans out as you fall and it just says you died. And
Lame.
you're like, yeah, I guess I deserve that one.
Can you at least look down there and verify that, well, there's nothing down there?
Are you asking can the player do it, or are you asking if I specifically can do it?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Because then I'd have to go back through the giant.
Okay. I thought you meant like, are you personally skilled enough to, wow,
no.
you just took a ton of damage.
Yeah, he's a giant. He kind of hates you. Everything about his fist will fuck your day. I should have worded that differently. Alright, well I'm not gonna Ember yet, so I can go get to that shortcut without having to deal with Longfinger Kirk fucking my ass. Also, probably
Souls
should have worded that
retreat.
differently.
Probably. Do you have to not kill that really obnoxious thing again?
Oh, the big...
The thing that looked like something from Totoro died in a crawl space, and 3 weeks later someone found it and then reanimated it partially.
Fun fact, there's only 2 in the game, and they're uniques. You kill them once and they're gone.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Except, like, it's really nice, but it's one of those, like, oh, that makes them feel worse when you kill them, just because you're just like, that took so long, and you're not even gonna come back. Alright, let's see. I need to open that spot, but not go up it yet.
Do you really want to find it again, though?
No, but, like, it's... I don't know what it is about unique enemies, but, like, fighting them feels... Like, killing them feels really good because they're unique. But it also has this just feeling of, like, every time you see an enemy and know he's unique, you're just like, oh, boy, and, like, roll up your sleeves, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about
So
to
if you-
find one of my favorite weapons in this game.
If you die to one, does that mean that you don't get to kill it when you get back, or is it still there?
Oh, no, it's still there. It's a unique kill. Once it dies, it doesn't...
Okay. Cool.
Alex might actually really like this this set of weapons, if I remember his preference when it comes to weaponry.
Whips, ball gag, and handcuffs.
No, that's Rose.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Alright, but while I'm here, I am gonna kill this giant real quick because I don't want to have to deal with him. I'll go kill the other one after the boss.
Or is he just kind of crouching there?
I believe they are like prisoners in this place.
Gotcha.
And I don't remember exactly why. Pierre is far better on the lore than I am. But he tries to step on you. Well, succeeds in stepping on you. And then you punch the shit out of his foot. Oh, oh.
There's a primordial ooze behind you.
Yep. But they're really hard to take out while you're fighting the giant, so I tend to just ignore them and hope that they die along with him. Oh god, I thought the giant was dead. Oh god, that almost just destroyed me because I thought he was dead because his health bar was basically gone. Never in my life have I regretted not killing someone as much as I do now. What did I hear about being a fan of fist weapons and hammers? Because welcome to... Where is it? Which one is it? Not that one. Not that one. Let me kill this monstrosity first. We'll find more of them later.
Oh, that is disgusting.
And here it is. The Drang Hammers. A weapon that is a hammer, except that you can dual wield them. The only time I've beaten this game in a strength style playthrough, I used those along with a greatsword, and they were friggin' awesome. Alright, let's ember up and deal with these things. Ow! I just got friggin' launched.
Guessing that's not a good thing.
Oh no, I mean like that guy's sword literally hit me upward so hard it launched my body.
Yay.
Yeah, these guys with the great swords are no joke.
I mean,
I have always remembered that like you were always a fan of Great Hammer or Warhammer like dual wielding. So every time I saw them in this game, I was like, I know someone who would like this weapon.
you were right.
I angle this correctly and just barely pass through this pew, will he remain sitting? Sort of, but it does let me backstab him. Well, massage, as I have decided to call my backstabs. And then I punch him in the dick.
I mean, that's
Holy
fair.
shit! That was rad as hell. She just punched him in the dick, and then when he fell down, punched him in the face.
That was amazing.
God, that was so cool.
Alright, you're getting a highlight for that. That was amazing.
I have 3 of my Estus flasks left, and I'm about to go fight the boss. I'm scared.
You should be.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Me either.
Oh boy. This is one of the coolest boss fights though, so I want to go see it ASAP. Alright, so we're in a church. who do you, or what type of thing or who do you think we would fight in this area as the boss?
Demon.
A demon? So like a big, like one big powerful thing?
Well, okay, maybe a bunch of demons.
Even better. Welcome to the Deacons of the Deep. A whole bunch of clergymen. Except that one of them has the soul of the masses in him. And that one switches as you kill him.
Nice.
So you have to keep following it around to deal damage.
Because if you kill the other ones, it doesn't matter.
Yep. And they keep rezzing.
At least it shows you which one.
Yes. See, when I use a sword in this area, it's really nice because one attack can hit like 4 or 5 of them. So you don't have to aim nearly as much.
Yeah, you just slash.
Yeah. And the ring that I'm using that allows me to gain health back as I hit things is based on how many things you're hitting or how often you deal damage. So with a wide enough hit, it gives you your entire HP bar back.
Yeah.
Ugh, and now stage 2, the actual Archdeacon. And his friends.
Oh. Oh
Oh god, this is where things get hairy. Ow, this is where they start spellcasting. And these guys are no joke, and I hope I kill him with this combo. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh shit, this spell. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on. Help, help! Okay, okay.
Yay. It's a black cloud of despair.
That thing wrecks you, you have no idea. Come on, okay, good. Okay, good. God damn. I hate that fight when you're like not spec'd well for it.
But you did it.
I'm really surprised how well I did. But like, as long as you're moving around a lot, they don't tend to hit you. That's just such a cool fight to get to when you're like first playing through, because you just walk in this room and you see all of them and you're just like, wait, how was this supposed to work?
Yeah.
Usually,
you just cry a little.
usually bosses are like one guy and that's it. But cool thing, you can get his spell. And I believe you can get a special that like black ball of death.
Yeah?
Yeah, the Deep Soul, I believe is what it's called. But instead of that, we're just going to consume his soul for the money. Yeah. But bright side. Oh, it's not here yet. Darn. You can purchase his clothing later.
But why would you?
So that you can have the Archdeacon hat.
Oh.
Because it's a big, tall, fun hat, and I love it. You could probably get to sleep at some point. You sound tired.
No, I can survive. So basically what I'm learning is that Dark Souls is like Team Fortress 2.
Because of the hats?
Yes. You just go around buying hats.
You're not wrong. It's Dark Souls 3, a hat simulator.
Yeah.
Ashen 1.
Alright, and now I get to go back to the cathedral in a minute because I have more things to do there. Such as find our friend.
Very well. Then touch the dot. Take nourishment.
Let's get some actual
Stream lag.
HP and some stamina. I don't need much stamina is the problem though, because actually yeah, Dex. I'll get some Dex because that actually increases my damage anyways, because Fist and Cestus scale with Dex a bit.
Like of cards?
I'm not dignifying that.
It's okay. I can.
How do I get to those doors, though? Okay, now I have to... Ah, damn it, Longfinger Kirk is gonna attack me again, isn't he? With his douchebag armor. And I need to remember the name. There is a guy who does a bunch of Dark Souls, like, hilarious PvP videos. And, so there was one where he and, like, his 5 friends went around invading people. And all of them were wearing the Armor of Thorns.
Yeah.
And they didn't do any attacks, they just rolled into their enemies. And that's how they would kill people. And, like, you know, they would form, like, a circle around the person, so the guy couldn't actually roll to escape anymore.
Awesome.
So he was just stuck in, like, a pit of death as they just rolled into him until he died.
It's a real dick move.
My other favorite one they did was, he made Shrek. And, in the swamp area, you can join one of the covenants. And in that covenant, you are just there to protect the swamp. That's sort of what the covenant's about. So he just sat there, like, he and his friends, who I think were, like, essentially, like, Donkey and such, just sat there. And whenever people would enter their world to attack them, they would just sit there. That's it. They would just sit, like, next to the bonfire. And if anyone attacked them, they would just get up and, like, destroy them. Because they came into a swamp, and he's there to protect his swamp. And that was, like, the entire video.
Get out of my swamp.
Exactly.
Oh. That is tragically bad.
Yup. Another favorite, I don't think it was by him, but it's one of my favorite things I've ever seen, was a guy who had a greatsword, and he invaded someone's game, and he was sitting behind a big door to, like, attack them. So, you know, he had his camera set so that they couldn't see him because he's behind the door, but he could see, like, them coming up the path. And it was, the guy he invaded had a friend with him. So the friend, you know, walked ahead, and so he prepared his attack, and right as the guy walked in front of the door, the greatsword came down on him and instantly killed him because it was a heavy attack from a strength-based character. So the other guy, who was a wizard, the guy whose world it was, ran off scared, and so the like invader sat there behind the door watching him, and he ran off and summoned a new person to help him. And that person went ahead, and as soon as he walked around the corner, got a greatsword in his skull. And the wizard was still scared and didn't know what to do, and, you know, you can't exactly talk in Dark Souls, so he had no way of warning the people of what was ahead. And so eventually...
He just kept inviting a bunch of friends and they all kept dying.
So after like 4 or 5 people dying to this greatsword, the invader came out and, you know, walked forward towards the guy, and the wizard sort of like got prepared, it was all ready, and so the invader just sat down, like actually did the sit emote, and dropped some items, and walked off, and then sat down a little distance away, watching. And so the wizard walked up and grabbed the items and ran back. And then the invader went back behind the door, and the wizard partook in the unspoken pact of summoning more people for him to kill. And they just became friends.
Fantastic.
And, like, there was one that, like, he started swinging the greatsword, and the other guy actually managed to start getting an attack off. And he was just like, oh shit, this might be the end. And the other guy's attack got prepared faster, started swinging, and ding, tinked off the door, and the greatsword came down on his face.
Excellent.
And so eventually, like, after they did that like 10 times, it just, like, the video ended, and it was just like, yeah, this guy added me on Steam afterwards. So they just became friends off of that.
I mean, you kind of have to.
Right? I just love that incredibly brilliant idea of like, wait, should I just summon people to help you? So we just paid him to summon guys to die. Sigurd of Katarina. Alright, so now I have to go find his armor somewhere. Where could that armor set be?
So Kage brought up the favorite of his is still when he embraced being a quote-unquote toxin to the community.
Do you know about that?
Nope.
So people in the Dark Souls community apparently don't like his work and called him a toxin to the community because, you know, he wasn't taking anything seriously. So he embraced it and went full like armor, full like ability to survive, and a poison weapon. And whenever he invaded someone, he would run up, hit them a couple times till the poison started, and then he would just defend. And people were having so much trouble killing him or doing anything. He wasn't even trying to hit them again. He just let the poison slowly tick down. And every time it ran out, he'd poison them again and just kept going.
How very literal of him.
Right? Because once you hit a certain point of this game, which is not very far, poison, like, no one carries around poison, like, resistance or poison immunity. Like, no one brings the item that cures you.
Why would you bring around anti-venom? I mean, nobody uses it after a point.
Exactly.
So that doesn't make sense.
Like, who uses venom weapons?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's explore the other top half of this cathedral that we missed out on. And, oh, lo and behold, it's our friend Sigurd. That seems weird. We talked to him at the bottom of a well.
Get him.
That voice does not sound the same. But hey, he's talking about treasure being over this this little bridge, so, you know, I'd say it's smart to verify our treasure first and then figure out who our friend is. So let's go ahead and, you know, cross this bridge. And, well, he lowers that bridge for you.
Oh, how very nice.
Ah, he's taking off the helmet. Who is it?
Thought you could outwit an onion.
Patches. Fuck that guy.
Well, say hello to the nice giant.
He tells you say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
Thought you could outwit an onion?
And I love this.
Where's the old giant?
As you get down there, he's just like, wait, where's the giant? Where's the bloody giant? And he was like, I killed him. Fuck you. But now we need another way to cross, because I can't remember where the bridge control is for that bridge.
Nice.
Look. This cathedral is very difficult to remember where stuff is sometimes. Oh shit, it's by it. That's where it is. Where's it on? No, it's on the other side. Yeah, I need to go back to my last bonfire and find the other place. It has the armor has fat folds because he is an onion.
Yes. Onions have lots of layers.
Yes. Hey, final boss. I can't talk to you right now. I'm too low level.
Just walk right past it?
Yep. I mean, he's the final boss of the DLC, technically not like the main game, so whatever. Is this the wrong... Is this the wrong shortcut? This might be the wrong shortcut. You know? Let's see when we get up to the top. Yep, wrong shortcut. God damn it. Phase is just playing that. That makes sense.
Yeah. No.
Alright, onward to the correct shortcut. Because there's an area in the shortcut I have not explored yet, because I knew I wanted Sigrid to show up first. Because if you do it out of order, Patches like spawns in a different spot, and there's a whole different thing that you have to do, and it's not a problem, it's just, you know, annoying to remember. And hey, once again, Dark Souls using its areas efficiently. This is a place we came down forever ago, like beginning of the stream we were in this area. Except that now we are on top of it instead of going through it. Yeah, drop your ring, slash a thing I can sell for 1,000 gold. Thank you. Drop down here. And now we fight... So, the little guys with blowguns and dunce caps on their head, they hang on these walls, and because you are now walking on top of those passageways, you have to fight them all again. So even their enemy placement is dual-faced.
Ugh. But also really well designed.
Oh yeah. Like, I think that that's brilliant. That, like, just enemy placement means that every area has more things to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, they don't have to add more enemies onto the map to do it. From Software, you guys really know what you're doing. This game, like, just watching through it is what made me actually learn to, like, respect Dark Souls as a person who hated the first game. But of course, the differences between the two games are this one is well made, and learned what was bad about itself or what was difficult to work with, and decided to work with it. And let's see. I know there's some more guys that show up, but I can't remember exactly where they come from or where they go. Ah, there you are. Hello, friend.
You don't know where they came from or where they go?
Nope.
Where did they come from? Cotton Eye Joe?
Yep, thank you. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Now, babe, Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Oh god, I just realized where I'm at. Oh, fuck! This is a bad place.
Yay, I did all the things except for the FE&D since we're not starting that back up anytime soon.
That's pretty fair. Alright, bye, friend. Alright. Oh, well, I fucked it up. Alright. So, this area is nothing but catwalks. And guys who like to knock you off catwalks.
Oh, nice. Your favorite.
So this area is where you remember that the number one killer of Dark Souls characters is the camera sidekick with gravity.
Yeah.
Ow!
Well, no. I would disagree with that. The number one killer of players in Dark Souls is the players.
Yes. Well, it's always like, you know, you're locked onto a guy, you do a side roll to get around him, and then you remember that when you side roll, the camera follows with you, which means your side roll is a circle, and that means instead of going parallel with the thing, you go perpendicular to it, and you fall to your death.
Yep.
Alright, I have to get this guy's attention, and then go the long way. These freaking greatsword knights scare me. Ow! No! If you wanted to know why they scare me, that's why they scare me.
And then he died.
Because I had a head start,
Yep.
and he didn't give a single shit.
That's why, not having seen it, I still knew. Bum 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 bum.
Night, Murray.
wonder if Minecraft will work again.
This area is like one of those areas that whenever I play through it, I tend to take it slow and kill enemies one by one all the way, even if like I've already done this area, instead of running past them, because I know all of them know a way to fuck me up.
Yes. And they are good at it.
Yep. And for the sake of the stream, I'm gonna try to run past everything. Damn you, small passageways. Alright. I don't come this way usually, so I have to get my bearings. Wait, shit. I need my souls. I want to get my souls. Where are the souls? I fell down there. The souls. Oh, they're in the. Why are they there? Who puts the souls there? Alright. Alright. Well,
You.
Okay, locking on somehow both saved my life and killed him. So
Yeah. Nice.
alright, please stop attacking me so I can fall down here. Cool. I know you're gonna follow me. That's okay. I'm gonna fall down again. Okay. Follow me now so I can actually fight you on terrain I'm ready to fight you in. Oh god damn it. I forgot there's a wizard. A slug wizard.
A wizard did it.
They're so gross and like maggoty. And they're goofy at like ragdolling. Alright, Great Knight didn't follow me, so that's good. Now I can deal with you, dick!
Yes, hello, I'm Patches.
Unbreakable Patches.
You seem to be... Do you have...
You seem to have business with me. What's that for? I don't know. You know who I am.
Yes,
Yeah, it's coming back to me.
I'm so sorry. That was mine. No, regrettable. Truly. Look at you. All's well that ends. Yes, we'll be fine.
Alright.
That was the armor's fault.
If you're as...
So, I can now purchase the armor from him at like 3,000 gold per set. Or per piece of the set.
So you're gonna kill him.
Yep. Here, let me sell some of my items first so that I just have more money. I probably shouldn't, because he's probably going to wreck me. Because I am not great at fighting armored units, and his name is Unbreakable Patches.
Yeah.
Alright, well let's light myself on fire first. And then light myself on fire. And then punch him in the dick.
Wait, calm down. Heartless little harlot.
Oh, I'm a heartless little harlot. Alright.
Unbreakable.
Ah.
Do anyway.
Cool, turns out when you combo him into a wall before he can start attacking, you do pretty well.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
And he drops a lot of items. Because he drops the entire armor set, his own ashes, a specific ring, which boosts your kicking.
Okay.
If you're ever, like, playing the game through well and you're playing, like, an armored unit, you tend to use kicking, like, a lot. Because kicking is how you break someone's armor. Or someone's, like, shield block. Alright, so I have a worm. Oh, there's another worm. That's a little annoying. But, you know, I can deal with that. Oh god, they're multiplied. Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, this is so gross.
Yeah, why are there so many disgusting worms?
Good question. Here! Help!
Yeah. No, sorry. Pierre didn't come this time. Even though he said he would.
Yeah, I wouldn't come with these guys around either. You know what really turns me on? Maggots.
Yes, maggot people.
The worst
That's
thing
a
about
sign.
fighting these guys is because of the way they ragdoll when they're dead. It's really hard to know which ones are dead and which ones aren't. And now we get to find my personal favorite covenant.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
And the other bonfire in this area. The one that leads to almost nowhere.
Almost.
once you've killed Patches, they have his the thing next to him is like the lever for that bridge gate. So you can put the bridge up and go back, but it's just such a long way that it's just like so much quicker to go to any other bonfire.
Gotcha.
And here she is. I don't know what the
So
hell
is-
she's caressing.
Is this the internet police?
Nah, I love that one. But this is Rosalia, Mother of Rebirth. I love her because specifically you can use her to rebuild your character.
Gotcha.
She's the only one that allows you to like respec. And you can even alter how someone looks. So if you want to get rid of your gross chin, for example, you could totally do that. Thankfully, we don't have a gross chin. Debatable.
Yeah, that's I mean, kind of. No, it's gross.
No, it's just fuck that chin.
I wouldn't want to.
Nor would I. Alright. So, let's see. I'm gonna give you his ashes so that you can sell his shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
Did you ever give dude's armor back?
I'm about to go do that now.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure you didn't forget or anything.
Yeah, thank you, because I almost did. And by dude, I think you mean Siegmeyer of Katarina. Sorry, Siegbird. I will never get it right.
Which is weird, because you don't like that game, and you do like this one.
Yeah,
And
well,
you've
it's not like
probably
the
played
names
this
are
one a
that-
lot more.
It's not like the names are that far apart, and they're also voiced by the same friggin' dude. I've also realized I have skipped over an item that I will want to get. It won't do anything for me now, but it will be doing things for me very soon.
Well,
And if I don't get that, I'll be very sad.
farewell, Ashen
Let's
One.
level up a bit, go give him some armor back. And then I might try to fight the dancer a bit. Maybe I've leveled
Fight
up
the
enough to actually hurt her.
You fight that dancer.
I mean, I will. It won't go well, but, you know, I'll do it.
Deepest gratitude. I am Siegfried of Katarina, salute you.
Oh, he's saluting me.
Does it show him just climb out?
Nah, I wish. The funny thing is he's just like, oh, thank you. I'm sure I'll figure a way out now that I have this. And you're just like, how do you get out?
Yeah. You just increase the weight on me. That's not how climbing works.
But hey, he gave me the rejoice emote. Which clips your hands through your hat. So that's cool.
You just, every single time you rejoice, you tear a whole new hole in your hat.
Pretty much. Alright. So, Crucifixion Woods. Hey, Broius!
Hey! The bro is in the house.
Oh yeah, no, I did not know how to rejoice until I got that emote. Similarly, I did not know how to toast or sleep.
Or sleep, yes.
Or
Sleeping
curl up.
was not a thing. Until you met Siegfried.
The dearest man. Wow, I have
Yes.
not done like all of this swamp exploration yet.
The deer man. Is a man
Do you
who is
like
also a
crabs?
deer. Do you like crab?
Do you like crab? Oh, me
Do
too!
you like crab? Me too.
Me too. Did I? Damn it! I have not killed them yet. Oh, I hate this pair of knights. But they are the gatekeeper to the next area. So let's go, clubman. Oh god, your friend showed up.
Who's my friend?
Clubman, or swordman, is the friend of clubman.
Is this like when people at the supermarket tell me that the manager that I dislike is there, and they're like, "Oh, your best friend is here."
And he's like, how about you go fuck yourself? Oh god, oh they hurt so much.
They hurt so good.
No, they don't. How can you spin with a sword that big?
So, are you gonna win this?
I don't know. But that's sort of how this fight usually goes for me, because once the second one shows up, it's really difficult. By the way, did I mention they're clerics, so they can heal themselves if you let them?
That sounds a lot like
Dark Souls!
It really does, though. God, just stop! Stop healing yourself, too! And they're always so close together that you can't, like, single them out. Come on, please. Oh god. He has such low health. Oh, thank you! One down. That should make this
bye-bye,
much
club
easier.
guy. It doesn't though. Dark Souls.
Thankfully it sort of does, just because I can actually combo him without his friend showing up to fuck me up. Considering I just took one hand off the controller and I'm still hitting him. Ow! Okay, I got him. Oh, I hate that fight!
Well, also, Broius, it's also generally known as your sister or brother or whatever of whoever you are talking to.
Yep.
It's like, hey, your sister's here. I am of no relation to them. Nor will I ever be.
I forgot about Yellowfinger Hazel.
What?
This dick who invades your world when you're in his swamp. He's the guy who, I believe heads up the Covenant about protecting the swamp.
So he's Shrek.
Yeah, and he also has a giant mushroom on his head.
He does.
Oh god! The crab!
Is he mellow?
Oh, the crab is fucking my day.
Yep. Fortunately, the crab also attacks him.
Ow! I don't like crab. Oh, that
You
was so painful.
Boom, boom, ba-doom.
And it's so hard to roll in this area because it has like deep swampy water, so your roll is like really short and not helpful at all. So I need to go through here and get this item that I missed my first time around. Hello! Would you like to talk about my Lord and Savior punches?
Do you have to fight the two dudes again?
Nah, thankfully they are also uniques.
Okay. What about Shrek?
Oh yeah, once I Ember, he's coming back. There was a wizard.
I meant like once you kill Shrek, does he come
no.
back?
He does not respawn once he's dead. It's just the killing him part that's difficult. Oh god, that's where the wizard went.
Did the wizard do it?
He almost hit me. If I didn't hear the audio cue of his spell being cast, I would have been fucked. At some point in this game, you just kind of like every time you hear a spell being cast, you just start rolling manically. Alright, this crabman.
Yeah, you should go to bed.
Yeah,
Alright, you want me to leave fully bot open?
nah. I definitely do not have the hands free to open my other computer, open Discord. God damn it, Yellowfinger Hazel, go away!
Alright, well,
Good night, man. Thanks
good
for
stream.
staying out. It was
Yep.
fun.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You'll need it.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, bye.
Bye. Alright, bro. There you are. I see your glowing weapon. I know that sound. Bad idea, dude. You don't heal while you're in a corner. I see an item in the background. I'm going crazy. Yay! I got his hat! Yay! Why are these hats in this game? Oh god, I forgot you exist. And unfortunately, to get the item I am looking for to level up my weapons more, I have to go through one of my least favorite enemy types. Because of course. Because Dark Souls. Yeah, I got the stuff over there. Alright. Alright. On the bright side, I get to show off my favorite weapon in the game. Just for fun before I move on too much. Alright, Dick. Let's fight, you and me. Ow! Why don't you get stunned by being punched? Why is your armor so protective? I've done nothing but heal in this fight. God, why? Double heal just in case. Yeah! That always goes worse than it did then. I don't know what happened. Also, yeah, Dark Souls is very fun. Its main idea is to teach you, like, it's not about living, like, Dark Souls is never about living through a fight. Dark Souls is about learning. When you get, like, good at Dark Souls, like, once you've beaten it and you play it again, you suddenly understand, like, how good you have gotten. Like, it's such a cool feeling. Hey, the Farron Coal! Hell yeah. Alright, let's go back to the bonfire and give that to our man. And soon he will be able to make us cool weapons. Also, let's talk to Cirrus. She's a cool person.
I see your path is holy, gentle and kindled. I bid you farewell. If we meet again, it will be as adversaries.
So she's from a different covenant, so she's basically just like, yeah, if we ever meet again, we'll probably fight because we have completely different beliefs. But that's okay. You know, for this moment, let us be happy together. So because I mentioned my favorite weapons in the game, I'm going to show those off real quick, because this is what I use for like every dex build I ever play. Well, don't need that. This is the Sellsword Twin Blades. They're just really cool. They have some of my favorite, like, combat style, like, how they do things. Just, they're so fun. Also forgot, for some reason, when you give, Sigurd his armor, he doesn't take the shield back. Like, it's still in my inventory for some reason. Right there, the pierce shield. Might actually, like, get my dex high enough to use the Drang Hammers just as a backup weapon. I want to be punching everything, but, you know. I can't actually beat this game by all punching, I don't think. I'm not actually good at this game, as it turns out. What else do I have? Nothing else I need to do right now. Alright, let's go give the dancer a punch or two before we try to move on. At the very least, I think we're far enough that the first like major boss will be next stream, who is a really cool boss. The Abyss Watchers. I love them. After that, we have the coolest boss introduction of the guy after him, who still sort of gives me shivers when he shows up. You have to roll right real quick, because they can hit you through that fog wall. They're not supposed to be able to. Ow! Oh, I still do no damage. Also, if that grab hits you, you're basically dead. I love her haunting, like, movements. Just the way she, like, walks around. And those, like, twirls and the way she dances. I love Dark Souls. Nope, no grabbing. Ow! Alright, I have never actually seen that attack before. Oh god. I thought she was about to grab me there. Also, I'm not used to fighting her when I don't have reach, so every time I punch, she's out of range of the next attack. Oh shit. There's the second sword. And now... Oh god. Please. Ugh. This is phase 2. And phase 2 hurts. On the bright side, she loses the grab attack, but instead, she just kills you. Speaking of... Oh... But, like, the more you fight her, the more that fight becomes a dance. And, like, the more you learn her moves, the more you're dodging in time. And it just starts becoming, like, a legit, just beautiful dance between the two of you until one dies. I'm gonna assume she's weak to dark. I don't remember what damage type she's weak to, and I don't remember what type of enemy dark is good against. So I'm just gonna have to hope that dark is good. Because I ain't looking that shit up. Oh, I did not prepare. I did not put it on my weapon. I did not ember. I did not do anything I need. Oh, if she had hit me with that, it would have been game over. And I just embered too. That would have been full health game over, because that move is stupid. Nope. No, no, I'm sorry. Don't. She did it. think I'm just gonna end up like, for the last like 10 minutes of every stream, just try to fight her and see how far I can kill her. Until finally I'm high enough level to kill her early. Because she's supposed to be after the 3 like main story bosses. Like there's a bunch of bosses you fight to get to those, but the 3 ones that are actually in the story as things you have to kill, after the 3rd one, she summons you there, essentially. Alright. I can just get her to phase 2, we can fight easily. Because I mostly just have to worry about that grab. No, that one. That grab right there. The one that's essentially a one-hit kill. You know, normally not a problem, but when you spec like I did, it's a one-hit kill. And also the fact that I'm like, I don't know, 30 levels under level from what I should be in this fight. I also love that her going to phase 2 is just pulling out a second sword. There's no cutscene, it's just that animation that she's seen. Oh, I can't believe that worked. That didn't work. Oh! 2 swords are better than 1, as it turns out. This is not going to help. Let's boost attack when I'm at full health. That's not going to do enough because I don't... Yeah, that... Oh, shit. Fire resist. She's got a fire sword. Maybe this will work. So, since she only deals enough damage to... She deals enough damage to two-shot me, so every time she hits me, I have to heal. And every time I heal, I'm back to full health. So I have the ring on that gives me extra damage while I'm at full health. I hate these guys, because now I'm not at full health. Alright, let's see how you fare now. 90 damage is alright for a punch, for not having anything on my weapon. I also love that this cathedral like catches on fire as she's attacking. I don't know what she just did. But every time she does stuff, it scares me. What did she just hit me with? Okay. Alright. And yes, Burris, I will agree with that. Like, the thing I love about how Dark Souls does those cutscenes is it's generally... Controller, I'd love you to work, please. Thank you. The way Dark Souls generally does those, like, mid cutscenes where it, like, cuts your immersion and just, like, stops being, like, a battle is occasionally between phases during the same health bar. Very occasionally. But usually, it's after you've dropped an enemy and they fall, then, like, they notice something. Or, like, something happens to them. They get corrupted, and so, like, because you don't know what's happening, your character can't go up to attack anyways, because weird shit's going down. So it sort of, like, feels better that you're just watching whatever's happening happen. I need to get inside with full HP. I need to dodge these guys. If I can do that, I might have a better chance. If I can just dodge all of her shit and not get hit by a single attack, that'd be real nice. Sort of like purposely cutting down on how much healing I'm getting because I need to be at full health to deal more damage, which should, you know, dealing more damage should limit how much damage I'm taking anyways, and it's not like I've died with an empty bottle before in this fight. Ow! She just backhanded me. Although, damn, look at her butt. She's got those dancer thighs. Alright, let's do this. As someone who dates a dancer in real life, I can appreciate the dancer bot. It's been a while since I got to appreciate this fight as much as I do, because generally, like, my run-throughs have become efficient enough that I don't lose enough HP, or lose enough souls, so that by the time I get to this, I'm, like, a little more powerful than I want to be. On accident. Alright. Let's drop this. Take the hat off. That way we can... Floyd's ring should help. Alright. We're going like full attack stat right now, essentially. Well played, Rose. That is also a way to do it. Oh, good, we got the fast roll. Yes! When you're under 30% of your maximum equip load, you have the fast roll, which throws you a little bit further, and I might have a couple more iframes. At the very least, it like comes in and out of the roll faster. So you sort of have like more time to do stuff. Which rewards you if you're playing like a light armor build. Oh god, that was cool shit. I have never seen her do that. Also, a fun thing about Dark Souls. The amount of times this boss fight I have said I have never seen her do that. That's good game design. stop hitting me, friend. I said please. Nope. Nope, that is the end for me. The worst part is that's not even the worst attack that you can get hit by in this game as far as like brutality. There is a boss in this game who, if he let's see, there's the two like ones that I remember that are bad. One is the final main boss of the story, who if he hits you with one of his attacks, basically just juggles you between his sword slashes for the next 5 hits. And it's almost impossible to survive if you get hit after the first one. There are ways to get out of it, but it's really hard. The second is a boss that I hate, because the final boss of the main game, I can beat fairly easily. It's just sort of a man-to-man, like, straight up, like, fight. You just go to him, you fight him like you would a normal player, and, like, you can win. The other guy is a guy who rides a dragon, and one of the things he can do is he stabs you with his spear and he lifts you up into the air, which other bosses have done before. But instead of throwing you like all the other ones do, he just lets you get struck by lightning. And you just never see the lightning part come until all of a sudden you just get like hit by it, and it's just like, oh, okay, good. I'm glad that's a thing that's happening. Okay. Unfortunately, that ring I have that heals you with successive hits, the amount of hits required to heal you is actually based on the item. And so the blades that I use, the mercenary blades, tend to have a lower number than things like the fist weapons, because fist weapons have a lot more attacks you can do at once, because they require less stamina and, you know, hit twice. And whereas the twin blades hit twice as well, they consume enough mana to tend to not make that, like, 100% viable. Or at least that's the idea. As it turns out, they're 100% viable. Even, like, using 2 weapons like that, you can easily get all your health back against the Deacons of the Deep without trouble. I forget that takes 2 parts before it's done. I also don't have nearly as much practice against this second form as I do the first. And in her second form, it is really hard to get in close to her without getting, like, wrecked by her shit. Oh, nope, back it up. I know not to do that anymore. Okay, that's been Dark Souls 3. Oh boy. I think, depending on like how far we get in this next stream, we might have the chance to beat her. I don't know how high leveled I'll be getting, but it's entirely possible, because by then I will be able to hopefully apply strength to my weapons so that my fists deal more damage. That will be incredibly helpful. That will basically like double my damage output, hopefully. And I'll be able to level a bit more by then. If you're wondering why I'm going back in here after I said that's been the stream, it's so I can grab these, you know, 1,200 souls and then get the fuck out. Please, please, Dancer. Please, please. Okay, okay. Alright, we good, fam. We out. Okay. Oh boy. of some of these things I know I'm not going to use. Shields I don't do. Who needs armor sets? The only armor I need are goofy hats. Let's equip our cannon item set. I think it was you here and this. That looks right. Because I don't want to use Flynn's ring right now because that, weirdly enough, Flynn's ring, it's based on, you know, lower your equip load increases attack, but it's not like the lower it is, the better it is. It's the lower it is, the better it is, but if it's at least 15, not percent, at least 15 equip load, you get nothing. And then it scales from 15 to 0. Yeah, so that's my save picture, by the way. Just the hat, nothing else. I love this game. Well, that's been me for the night. Thank you guys for coming. I will be streaming again next week, I hope, unless something goes drastically wrong. So I will see you then. If I remembered, I would have MLG horned here, but sadly there's none of that. Bye!